Caribe. I make this motherfucker bad.
Good morning, good morning. Rise and shined. Well, I tried to make a cute intro, but here we are.
Shine and grind.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. All right, good morning, bitches. It's me, Ale, your host of this fucking... I was going to say amazing, but it's just straight up explicit. I probably should watch my mouth a little bit more just so if we do have a younger audience, they're not really listening to all of this like that.
Rated R for Mama.
And so, yeah, it's me, your host, Ale, for this amazing explicit podcast, Sin Vergüenza, aka Without Shame. And that's Spanish, if you guys don't know Spanish. But
I always thought it was Korean.
anyways, I'm here today with Mr. Anonymous, and let's go ahead and start off with just a little something that's a little different for you guys. You know what? It's in the morning. This is why the time when you guys should listen to it, because it drops like at 12 at night, so it's ready for you guys to play while you're at work, at school, doing whatever you want to do. What's your favorite part of the mornings? Whether it be like the stretching, the morning poop, maybe your cafecito. What's your like favorite part of the mornings? Let's say you don't have to go to work.
Oh, the waking up late.
Okay. My favorite part of the morning is for sure like just going outside and feeling the sun. That's how I really feel like, oh, it's morning time to get my day started. And if I have to work, my favorite part of the morning is not waking up. So anyways, what's your guys' favorite part of your mornings on the weekends or maybe your weekdays? Let's say, you know what? I actually genuinely enjoy getting my cafecito at 5 in the morning before I have to clock in. And honestly, that would be a vibe when I would just wake up half-ass asleep, just drinking my coffee at my desk. It was a vibe. That was when before like the whole ruckus of the office came in. But so let's go ahead and start off with our first segment, everybody. And this is take 2. We had recorded a whole episode. What the hell happened to it? I don't know at all. So there's this one episode that you guys will never hear about. And honestly, we dropped some juicy fucking shit. I'm just kidding. I'm making y'all feel like, oh my God, what did she say? Pregnancy and all. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so this is take 2 because our other episode just erased. So right now we're just praying to God. And you'll see, simply praying to God helped this one girl out in today's episode. So with this segment, it's a period segment, and with this period segment, we go on this period app and it gives us like information about our bodies. If you're like me and you never got the birds and the bees, or even just talks about our bodies in general, not even like the birds and the bees, just like puberty period or sexuality period. I'm using period too much, but and then right now what's cool about it is that we have a man here, so maybe what we talk about right now, he could give his 2 cents on maybe how the boys do it. He's not on the chat room though, so this is just his is really for sure all opinionated, I think, so take it as you may. I'm not sure what.
Who's his opinion? Mine?
Yeah, because at least right here it's like somewhat from doctors and somewhat is opinionated. So yeah, so it's basically a woman's chat room and it's just us. So with today's question, it's different from the one that we recorded. Everything that we're talking about right now, guys, is going to be completely different from the last episode.
Off the dome.
Not
like
really, but somewhat. Okay, so the first question is, what makes you feel especially attractive? So you go first, or I go first?
You go first.
Okay. What makes me feel especially attractive, like, okay, for one, like, if I have my makeup done, I already feel like I look good. But if I dye my hair, I feel like I'm the baddest bitch out there, and all of you other like guys are just dubs to me at that point, because it's just it's a new bitch in town, you know? Like I genuinely feel like when I dye my hair, a new personality comes out for me. I genuinely feel that way. Like when I do it, is there just another level of confidence, and it's like I know that like I the well, this was gonna sound cocky, but it's like I know I get men's attention, like period, but it's like when I do my hair, it's just like it's more of like look at me. It's like a call for attention. Damn, that's probably why I like it so much. But yeah, so dyeing my hair.
That's it.
Yeah, it's just one thing. Okay, Jesus.
For me, it's wearing my man speedo. He gets me in a vibe.
What is a speedo? Isn't that where it's like a man thong?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. I don't got one of those.
Give yourself a wedgie on purpose.
Right. I don't know. I don't really like. I'm not sure. Just my hoodies, maybe.
But so what does it say? What makes you feel okay? So you feel more attractive on with a hoodie?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
The mystery. Mhm.
So what, you just like it because you're like what, Edward Cullen vibes, where it's like, who's that kid? He doesn't talk to nobody type of thing.
Facts.
You
And
could
I'm
be
pale.
like that without a
I'm a
hoodie.
vampire.
Or you mean like you look like hood quiet type of thing?
More like I feel more comfortable in it. So it's more like it just the comfortability and the, how do you say it? Like I'm not stressing about people looking at me, how I told you before.
So it makes you feel more attractive because you feel like people get to see you less?
In a way, because then it's more intriguing.
Okay. So mine's is basically all eyes on me. Yours is basically peace out.
In a way, yeah.
Okay. I'm
Because
brought on my
I'll
inner
always
Tupac.
choose like comfortability over like
Beauty is pain.
yeah, I couldn't do that. Fuck that.
Men can't really do half of the shit we do, to be honest. So let's go to some of the answers from the girlies. One girl said, this is random. I swear to y'all, I just scrolled and stopped. One girl said, after he comes inside me, makes me feel like I'm the hottest, most desirable girl on earth. Girl. I'm so happy I turned him on this so much to make sexually impulsive decisions with me. I love him. This makes me feel both very attractive and loved. I'm going to have to agree with her. And I feel like a lot of us can. Well, I'm not sure about a lot of us, but I definitely agree with her. She doesn't have a like on here. I'm gonna like her comment. I think so, because then it's like, damn, like you really said fuck it. I'm a nut in this bitch because she's just that bomb. Oops, sorry everybody. Have to mute my phone. But yeah, what do you think about that? All right, I'm not even gonna wait for your opinion.
Well, it's because like I don't know. For me, it's like
this is a safe environment.
If it's in a sexual way like that, like probably than getting head, because like it's more intimate, I would say.
Okay, we're not asking about your feelings about this. We're asking about what she just said, what she's feeling.
Oh, okay. Well.
Okay, never mind. Ugh, men, I swear, it's not about you right now.
Okay.
It's about her answer.
Well, if you like to feel like a steamy hot donut, then I guess so. Like you do you.
Steamy hot donut. Oh, you know what that reminds me? This was pretty gruesome. And actually made, you know how you said that our bodies are like actually like really hot on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
There was this one scene in Chucky where like Tiffany, I think it's Redman or Birdman, the rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He's like having dinner with Jennifer Tilly, and she's all like under the table, like as she's the doll, and she just like stabs him in the junk, and like all his guts and stuff pour out from under there, and it's like steaming hot. Is that really how our bodies are?
If you're in like a cold environment, yeah. That's why
they
like
get like that because it was like literally like
steam, yeah.
yeah, coming out of his body. I didn't know if the movie was exaggerating
No, like
or
it
if
could
that was for
happen,
real.
but not inside a house necessarily. Like when you go hunting and like you're out in like the snow and shit
That's crazy.
and you cut the deer open, like you can actually see the steam coming out.
Wow. I just thought, like, I don't know how I got there, but that always kind of fucked me up because I'm like, damn, are my tripitas in here really that hot? Like, okay, they're already cooked. All right. One girl said, I'm in a new relationship. Oh, I'm in a new-ish relationship with my first ever crush slash childhood friend. I've never felt so pretty in my life. I look like okay. She said I never felt so pretty in my life. Like I look in the mirror. Oh, she put a period, that's why. But I think it's just an ongoing sentence. Like I look in the mirror at home sometimes and I'm like, holy shit, I'm actually kind of beautiful. And I think it's because I'm just so happy. He treats me so well, shows me off, talks to me, tries to understand all my feelings. He's so amazing. I still have moments where I am super insecure, but then once I'm with him, most of it goes away. Also, my acne has been clearing up so much since I got with him. LOL, like magic, which I'm sure helps me feel more confident. It's her first love. She's glowing. She's feeling it. Been there. It's true. For sure when my acne clears up, that's for sure like, ooh, I feel a little bit better about myself. But it doesn't stay for that long, so. One girl said, I feel most attractive when I decide to break routine, go out and just do something for me. Starts with taking a shower, putting on a cute outfit, hair and and tidy. I don't know. Oh, hair nice and tidy.
Hair nice and titty.
Plus my perfume. Oh shit. Sorry, homegirl. Nice and titty. Another girl said, when I have been in the summer sun all day and we're just out walking around and doing little things, my freckles pop and it makes my eyes look gorgeous. I used to hate my freckles, but they're my favorite feature. Freckles are cute. I like freckles. Let's see. You have anything to say so far about our answers? We'll read one more. No?
No. Wait, why would freckles like be popping out in the heat though? Is that true or no?
I guess because you could just see them more in the sun. One girl said, after shaving all over, getting out the bath with wet hair smelling amazing, sit down and put on all my creams and I feel natural and pretty. Don't get me wrong, makeup and lashes make me feel pretty too, but it is not a beautiful in a natural way. I don't think it necessarily makes me feel attractive when I shave, but I for sure feel more clean. Well, I guess, yeah, it makes me feel more attractive because I don't like how I look with hair. So, this is all true.
I would say shaving
Why
is
don't boys
like,
shave?
what do you mean?
Why don't boys shave? Like,
Their legs and shit?
yeah, like, why? What makes you guys think, like, oh, you look like not a man if you're not hairy?
It's
Like,
not
is that,
we
like, something
think
that you personally think? Or, like, did another man older than you, like, damn, you just got up off of your pajamas and they're all planchados?
Why you
Yeah, he
talking
just
smack?
got up to get some juice and he was sitting on his pants and they're, like, literally, like, they look like you fucking went over them with the plancha.
You can't even say it in English, can you?
No. What is that in English?
Ironed?
Oh, the iron. Yeah, the irony. Anyways. Yeah. Why do you shave? Why do you not shave?
I don't know, cause I was never like taught you have to shave.
Yeah,
and like
that's why,
most
'cause
guys
it's
around
like-
me is like aren't shaved. There's some that are, like their armpits are shaved, and I'm just like, that's just weird.
Do you, like, is it like, I don't want to say like in a mean way or nothing, but like if there's a man who has like no hair and stuff, because there's like men that naturally don't have hair, like you on your kneecaps or like around your knee, somehow there's no hair there. So it's like,
Why are you exposing me?
because it's funny. So it's like, if a man doesn't have hair, do other men automatically judge him?
Yes and no. I do have a friend that it's hard for him to grow a beard or a mustache. And once he would like start trying to talk shit, I'm like, I can't respect you because you don't have a mustache. Yeah, like straight up, like shut your shit down. And he would get mad as fuck because he's like, I've been trying to grow it. I've been trying. And one time he grew out like he was trying to grow out his beard and he had like 3 or 4 little hairs. And he's like, you see, I can grow facial hair too. And I fucking yanked like 2 of them out. He's like, took me like 18 years to grow that motherfuckers.
So, like, what about like if they shave though, or like let's say like for him he can't grow facial hair. What about men who can't grow like arm hair or stuff like that? Like, or what if they shave their pits? Like, do you guys think like, oh, you're a sassy man, or you're like,
Not really. Like we don't really. That's the thing about guys. Like we don't really care to just stress over like, oh damn, he doesn't have arm hair or he has
okay,
too
then
much
let's
arm
shave
hair.
you for the podcast.
Nah,
Test the theory.
I'm good.
Shave. Let's shave you.
I just said no.
Okay. I know we don't really get that many likes because not many people like to interact. We have the listeners, but not interaction. But if we get 10 likes on this video, which is
I'm
still
still
a
not
pretty
gonna
big
shave
number for
myself.
us. If we get 10 likes, I will douse him with melatonin and shave him. And I will post a picture. 10 likes. I swear. I swear. Not you swear. I swear. So, anyways. Now to our next not question, but like we said, to learn about our bodies. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm gonna shave your head.
I didn't say your head. Okay, so like I said, this is to learn about our bodies. So let's start off with the basics about our bodies. Basics, but not many people know, honestly. So let's go. It's basically why you don't need special cleaning products for your genitals. Doo-doo-doo. So it comes with like many different like little sections on here. So there's one section, it's vagina versus uvula. One of them says how to clean your uvula. I'm sorry, guys.
Utopia.
Another says, what else can you do to keep your vulva and vagina healthy? I'm butchering all this. Vulva.
Volvula.
VULVA. Can Siri?
Vulva.
You see, people, I don't know my body like this either. Let's see if we can have Siri read it for us real quick.
Here you go, you guys.
I put it in Spanish.
Vulva.
Hold on.
Vulva.
So the vulva. Sorry, guys.
I told you.
Okay. I told you I wasn't taught this shit.
I was taught
All
this
right.
shit at the doctor's office when I was asked to translate.
So basically it says how to clean your vagina. So it starts off like this. And this is all from the app, you guys. So shout out to them for this. Normal discharge will often be clear and white and odorless. So if it's not clear and white or odorless, sorry, we need to check some things. So basically, and it does its job by sweeping dead blood cells away from the lining of your vagina. Thanks to this finely tuned mechanism, you don't need to do anything to clean this area. So that white stuff coming out of you, it's okay. It's just all the nasty stuff coming out of you. The vagina is also slightly acidic and has a specific balance of bacteria. And it has a fun fact for us here, but let me give you guys my fun fact. Honestly, you guys, if you guys get your coochies ate by a man with a beard, you'll start seeing his hair turn orange.
Torn.
And if you guys like ever see your panties turning like a little orange or something like that, like if they get stained, it's the acidity in your pussy. Yeah, your pussy juices. Sometimes it's like maybe you just have a lot. Sometimes it's like your HP is off. So
Your horsepower?
your
Well, I don't know why you said HP. You mean PH? The
I was
fuck?
hoping.
Y'all be going fast as fuck up in there or something.
I knew I said it wrong, but I'm like, why does it sound wrong?
What's your HP,
And
huh?
I swear, guys, I haven't even smoked yet. So I knew it sounded wrong, but I'm like, why? So yeah, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah, it could change people's hairs if they go down there and your panties. So yeah. All right. And then here's their fun fact. It actually contains more bacteria than any other body part except for the bowel. So guys, even if your coochie's clean, it's still the dirtiest thing in your body.
Y'all coochie's dirtier than your hands have been all over that money. Just letting you know. Wait, imagine
And you eat that.
the money? No, I don't.
Okay.
But that's what I was gonna say. Imagine like, you know how people go to the strip club and like they be putting money like anywhere.
Okay.
Is that why you think that everybody says like money is super dirty too?
Yes. You thought you ate with that one or you came up with something. Yes. Duh.
Well,
All right. Perfume, lotions, gels, sprays, deodorants, and chemicals such as antibacterial soap can upset this balance, leading to discomfort, irritation, and infection. So keep these products away from your vagina. Guys, nothing with scents should be going in there. Why would you put deodorants in there? Your vagina is meant to clean itself. No chemicals needed. Your vagina has its own natural chemicals.
the doctors literally said your vaginas just don't make sense.
So, they really don't sometimes. All right. So basically, this section is how to clean your vulva. Unlike your vagina, we're just going to say your V. Unlike your vagina, your V is not self-cleaning, so you may wish to include it in your daily bathing routine. It might be tempting to buy one of those dedicated lotions or gels that are advertised for caring for this area, but you're better off saving money. To be honest, guys, a lot of bad outcomes happen from all these things that are supposedly to clean your vagina, period. To clean your V, simply use warm water that isn't too hot. That's all you need, yes, really. Although you can use also unperfumed soap if you prefer. Personally, even unscented soaps still cause some damage, personally. They do say you can use it though, so up to preference, everybody's different. So step 1, start from the front and move to the back to prevent bacteria from the anus traveling to the vagina and the urethra, potentially causing a urinary tract infection. So front to back, everybody, front to back. Use gentle movements to wash around the entire area. Try not to let any water or soap enter the vagina to help prevent discomfort and infection. Don't shove anything in there, fellas. Or girls, sorry. Nobody shove anything up in there, anything chemically. So, finally, dry the area off carefully with a clean towel, and that's it. Da-da-dun. Fucking flower got me into saying that. Da-da-dun. Okay. So, yeah, guys, honestly, hot water is all you really need. And if you want to use a soap, that's on you. Next section, how to clean your genitals when you're on your period. You can clean your genitals in the exact same way when you're on your period, although you may wish to clean them more than once a day for comfort. So, yeah. Honestly, guys, hot water is your best friend. So just pour it up in there and you're good.
Pour it up, pour it up.
Yeah. Pour it up. So, what do you think about that? Did you think cleaning our vaginas was going to be more like crazy or something? What did you expect?
You guys needed to put soap all up in there, like at least around it.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy.
You're not even supposed to do that. I hope you know that.
Huh?
I hope you know you're not even supposed to do that.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying like, I don't know.
And ladies, depending on how your man cleans his genitals can also cause you some infection. If they do it with soap and like, just any regular soap that's scented or like, man soap like Axe or like, what's other, like the one you use, it's not Axe. What else do you use?
The Old Spice.
Old Spice or like, or Dove, any of that stuff. If they use that to clean their little dingaling, that could mess up your pH and it could give you infections or could irritate you and it could mess with you. So
another way them fools can irritate y'all.
Let's continue talking about irritating ass men since you said it yourself. So, if you guys don't know, Sinister Salon in Las Vegas, cool ass people. Literally, like, the most open place I've ever been to. The most, like the hairstyles I like are very out there and very different. And these people can fucking give you anything you ask for, anything. And so yeah, I met Sinister. I haven't met, like, how you say that, but like I've been going with them for about 2 years now, and they're honestly really fucking cool. Cool ass place. Like I said, very open. Nice people. The work they do is top tier. So, and they also just have like they just added like waxing and like facials and all this and that. So it's like a full little salon going on, and sorry, up in there. But they made this post recently, and it was like pretty intense.
Hold on, guys. There's a helicopter. Will it interfere?
No. Like how serious you look. Like, hold on,
Las
everybody.
Vegas PD is rolling up on our block right now.
So
Breaking news.
they shared this post from somebody, like, it looks like Facebook or something, and it says, "I'm calling on men of good conscience to band together and go on a DM strike. If these narcissistic women want to ignore our messages and attempts to show them what it's like to be with the real man, okay, then let them live in misery alone with their cats, their colored hair, nose rings, weed, and huge dildos. We deserve better than to say hello. How are you doing 10 times with no reply? Stop. Don't come back." Huh.
Period.
That's crazy.
You thought they were gonna talk shit about us? Nope.
What do you mean?
Well, didn't
No,
they
we're
just
still
say-
talking shit on how men and shit. First of all, this man is obviously a creep because he's all like, "Hello, how are you?" 10 times with no reply. First of all, sir, if you're messaging somebody 10 times and no reply, you're the one wasting your time, and you're the one that's like dumb, because obviously you can't take a hint.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, there'll be times where I text you and you don't reply to me.
Okay.
It actually gets annoying.
Okay.
It's like, I know you've seen the message, like,
I'm busy. This girl obviously is just not interested, but the fact that he had to say, their colored hair, nose rings, weed, and huge dildos. First of all, sir, those are the bitches you're DMing. Not everyone has all that shit, and if you're talking shit about them, like, go get a bitch that doesn't have none of that shit. You
the
know?
way I see it is just like, he's mad right now, which is like, okay,
Obviously.
understandable. But it's like, bro, you don't gotta put that shit out there.
He said, and they're huge dildos. Sorry, sir, you don't meet the requirements. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Were you ever one of those creeps
That what?
that would be like, "Hey, hey, hey, hey," and then when they don't reply, "All right, you ugly ass bitch"?
No.
Did you
I
have
would
friends
always
that would
keep-
do that?
Yeah. I had hella friends that would like text people and I'd be like, bruh, just stop texting them. Like, you're stupid. But then again, I wasn't like the type of person ever to like seek people's attention. It was like, bro, if you texted me, okay. If not, like, I ain't gonna text you first. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe you money.
So, like, would they do it with girls in school? Like, would these girls ever go up to them and be like, "Stop being a fucking creep"?
No, the crazy part is like no one would actually do that. They would actually just go ahead and like start talking about them,
Mm-hmm.
and then like soon enough you would hear like 3, 4, 5 different people be like, "Bro,
Can
he
I
does that
ask
to
you,
me."
maybe it wasn't in your friend group or something. Maybe it was just one of the guys at school. But what is the most savagest thing a girl has done to one of your? Well, you know what? Let's go with the homies. One of the most savagest things a girl has done to one of your homies, whether like something bad, where it's like, "Damn, bro, that bitch really did that to you."
He wasn't like necessarily like my homie, but he hung around us, and that fool was talking to this one girl, and they broke up and shit, and then he kept like saying, "Oh, I know you want me, and all this shit."
Like,
and we're hanging out
to her directly or what?
Yeah, like we were hanging out, like I think it was at a reservoir, and he kept saying like, "Oh, I know you want me," and all this shit, and he had to leave. So as he's leaving, he's like, I know you want this, and like gripped his dick.
Ew.
like,
How
the
old were you guys? High school, but like what grade?
Probably like we were freshmen, and that fool was like a year older. So like,
Ew,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
cringy.
And that shit made us laugh so hard because like this bitch turned around and said, "Ew, I didn't even like your cheese stick from the beginning," and I was just
Your
like,
cheese stick?
yeah. So like me and the homies started laughing at this fool. At the end of it, he ended his school year being called cheese stick. Yeah, like we were negative, like not negative ass homies, but like we were homies where like if you
Is it okay? Is it because he's a white boy?
well
Or
he was
is
white.
that meant to seem that his dick was little? Like, there's so many reasons why you would call it a cheese stick.
He was a white
lanky?
boy, but like I guess she meant to as like small.
I'm gonna use that now with your cheese stick dick.
And
That bitch is funny.
that shit was funny because like we ended this, like everyone had a nickname in a way,
Mm-hmm.
and it was always like something negative about them. So it's like you turn a negative into a positive in a way.
I'm gonna use that shit now.
And
That's a
then
good one.
the most savage shit I ever seen a girl do to a guy.
I thought that was a girl to a guy.
It was, but that was to one of my homies.
Oh, okay.
Just in general, was there was this girl that was I think either bi or lesbian. I think she was bi though. And then she was texting some dude and like stopped talking to him and was like, "Hey, I got me and my girlfriend are together now, like I don't want to talk to you, whatever."
Mm-hmm.
Homie didn't take the hint, kept like messaging her.
Oh wait, the girl told the guy that she
Yeah.
got a man and shit.
Yeah, like she got another female and they're together now, so
Okay.
stop fucking with her, you know? And he didn't take the hint, so this girl pulls up and like she's a bit like larger,
Mm-hmm.
and she pulls up like to the classroom and shit, and she's chilling for a minute, and then all of a sudden you just see her like turn around, look at this fool like directly at him, and he's like, "Oh, so you're messaging my bitch, huh?" And like, let me mind you, this like girl.
Wait, the girl told the guy that?
Yeah, like this girl was like hood as fuck, like
In your town?
yeah, like she didn't give a fuck. She'll whoop some ass.
Okay, and this is okay. I'm only saying white girl because his whole town.
No,
is
she's not a white
white
girl.
people.
She wasn't a white girl. She was a Native American.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so she like turned around
She
and
about to fucking put an arrow in your ass.
like straight up looked at him and was like, "I heard you talking to my girl and shit, whatever." And this fool
Was
was
this
like
a class that was like in your was it your
in the high
guys'
school class, yeah.
Like that she was in her class in your class.
Yeah, because it was an elective.
No, but I'm saying like she belonged in that class that day.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought she just rolled up in the classroom.
No. And the teacher was like, "Yo, calm down. Like, she's known like to start some shit and like get mad fast." And the teacher was like, "Hey, calm down. Like, you already had a fight in my class. I don't want another one." And she's like, "No, like,
At
I
least
heard
step
him.
outside.
At least." She's like, "I heard he was talking to my girl," and he was like, "No." And everybody was making fun of him. They were like, "Bro, you're scared of her? Like, all this shit talking
I
you
would
did."
be if she's stepping up to this man like that. Like,
Well,
damn.
like I said, she was a bigger girl. Like, she can rock a homie. Like,
Okay.
she could rock you. And she basically like got up into his face and shit. And he's like, "If you don't get your fat self away from me with all that BO, bro." She did not give two fucks. Like, didn't even flinch or nothing. Just should have socked that fool in the face like 2-3 times. And then the teacher got right behind her. She like, I don't think she meant to like push her, but like she kind of like and made her fly like the Hulk. And basically we all stood up and we're like, I moved to the back because I was like, shit, that's not my fight. Let me see how that plays out. And then one of the other kids got like ran in front of her and was like, "Yo, calm your ass down. Like, you're good. He got it." And yeah, she got suspended for like a week or so.
What was the dude? Was he like he just knocked out on the floor or what? Or he was just like, oh shit,
His
like
shit got
processing
rocked.
the hits.
Like when he fell, you know how high school desks are like the chairs and the desks are those,
Connected?
like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That fool made the whole thing fall back.
She
Yeah.
knocked him and the chair down?
Yeah, like rocked his shit.
And he just stayed down?
Yeah, like he got on the floor.
He
and,
went like Jenny 69 and fucking just started covering his head and shit.
well, as soon as he turned around, like he covered his face, and I was like, "Bro, like you crying? You for real crying right now? Like,
All right, what
ain't
if he would
nobody
have
gave you that ass
hit her
whooping?
ass?
Huh?
What if he would have hit her?
So what? That would have been a fair fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are judging him for not hitting her, and if he hits her, people are gonna judge him. And that point, men can't win.
I wouldn't like. The thing is, she was big, so like it was a fair fight. Like it wasn't even a fair fight. I think she would have still rocked his shit if he would have fought back. Like,
Even if it was a girl. Damn, that's intense. I don't think I've, at least not right now that I can process, of a woman going up to a man. Honestly, not that I can process, anyways. So that's pretty fucking intense. I don't know how, like, you say your town is just like so hush hush and Mormon and all this and that, yada yada, but meantime this should be going
well,
down.
no, like shit be popping off in small towns too, but it's not as like often. Like we think you guys be popping off every fucking week.
So Vegas in general, we do be popping off sometimes, but sometimes we have some major fucking downfalls. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the major downfalls going on right now in Vegas. So what is your opinion on the Sphere? Yay, nay, mid, what do you think?
Honestly, haven't been inside, but from the outside, that shit looks pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. Like at first, I thought it was gonna cause a lot of traffic accidents and shit from the people looking at it. But it's a cool ass feature for us to have, you know.
I can't drive by it, that's for sure.
Really? You'll start looking at it?
I hate how we have those buses with ads on them and shit. I cannot concentrate.
Bruh.
You are gonna cause an accident. I cannot.
Well, I mean, I like it. And then the few videos that I've seen of like the actual inside of it, that shit is dope as fuck. Period.
Okay. It does look cool though.
There's nothing like it. Like, they made that shit look like the fucking roof was coming down on people's heads. And it was just like an illusional effect. They made that shit look like it disappeared. And you could literally see that whole outside. Like, that shit was
They're
clean
like,
as
wait,
fuck.
did you guys know that the Sphere is actually translucent if it wants to be?
That shit was clean as fuck.
So, do you think that they got their money's worth from the Sphere so far?
No.
They didn't. They actually reported $98.4 million in losses for the first quarter, and the CFO quit. Dun-dun-dun.
You know, the thing is, like,
I think it's new. It takes time.
They're expecting that shit to just pop off, but, like, it is an expensive-ass thing.
Right.
And I think right now with, like, everything going on in Vegas, like,
nobody wants to go on the strip for this shit at all.
Well, not just for that, but, like, there's so much stuff that's, like, happening that just happens one time a year, one time in a lifetime. Like, F1 is next week. That shit's, like, never has happened before here.
It has.
F1?
Yeah. When? Okay, you want to act like I'm dumb. The first time happened in 1981. It started off in 1981, but it was really small, like not even half of what it is right now. They only basically had like 2 races, and then after the second race, they just tapped out of it. But when the first time they did it in 1981, it was viewed all over, like on TV and shit. And then they had just simply on TV, they had like 80 million viewers. Are they gonna play that on TV this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they had that, and then they had all the viewers like in person. It did help out Vegas at that time, because we're not sure about right now. It's not looking too good. Vegas had a 48 million boost in the economy, $48 million boost.
Right.
Sorry guys. And then they went ahead and tried to make it at some point in the Caesar's Palace, like, you know, where all the shops are at.
Yeah.
They did it in there. And so they took the shops over it, but everybody liked it except the racers. The racers were just pissed because they were all like, dude, it feels like we're just like little show monkeys in a way, and we can't really do what we're meant to do.
Right, we can't hit that high speeds and shit.
Yeah, and like really in there. Which is like, it's cool, but like they say it's like a little like 10-minute experience, 15-minute experience. They're like, dude, like where's the fucking race? This is just our warm-up lap type of shit. So that went downhill, and then now they have that 10-year contract, and right now Basically, the whole strip is destroyed. They ripped out our trees. They emptied our fountains. They fucking took the places to where you guys can go see the Bellagio fountains, took that away. Now there's stands there. The bridges that go from the casinos across the street and stuff, they put clear saran wrap or some shit on there so you can't see it, with light bulbs. So when the light bulbs are on at night, you can't see shit through the bridges. They put gates around the bridges so nobody can see it at all. Stingy as fuck, if you ask me. I don't give a fuck what you truly say about this, but my hot take is fuck F1 for making Vegas locals deal with this shit and yet not be able to appreciate it just like everybody else. I'm just saying. That's just me. Come at me if you will. But so right now the tickets are going down for F1. Hotel rooms are going down for F1. They came out with the list, and the list is they're starting pretty late. And so, I mean, the Sphere just lost all kinds of money. So now it's like, all right, is Vegas going to lose a shit ton of more money now because of F1? Because I have friends and I've met people recently that they work in the casinos and they literally have to like leave their cars at home, take Ubers, then take the trolleys. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Take the trolleys to and from work. And Vegas just looks like a complete shit show. You guys, I literally got two nails in my tire this week from this dumb shit going on. So, two nails in one tire. Yes, believe it or not. So, considering that we just lost a shit ton of money because of, I say we, like if I'm working for them and shit, but because of the Sphere, what do you think is going to happen with F1? You think it's really going to be worth it?
I think there's going to be a lot of people that come on, to be honest.
I want to go
the
still.
only problem with the F1 race that I seen was that they said that one of the guys already won the race. Like, no matter if he loses last place in the next 4 races, he's still the champion. No matter what.
Why?
He has too many points. He has 200 points above the next person.
Oh, like, is this like, because I'm not really sure how this works, but is it basically like the championships?
Yeah, like, it's basically the last 4 rounds of the championships.
Oh.
But he already won it.
Mm.
Then, like, nobody can catch up to his points right now.
Oh, shit.
So
So now at this point, it's just for fun. Everybody already knows the real winner.
yeah, like, now everybody else is basically competing for, like, second, third place.
Can he throw it in?
What do you mean?
Who's the guy?
I forgot his name.
Can he throw the towel in?
Well, yeah, he can say, like, he doesn't want to race, but either way, like...
They still won't catch up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, but, I mean, for the most part, I thought it was going to bring a lot of money into Vegas. Like, a lot of automotive, like, shows are happening in Vegas now, which is pretty dope, but...
Vegas is really trying to get into this car scene.
Yeah, we had LS Fest, SEMA...
Now this.
and
Takeovers.
I forgot something else that we had just recently as well. But it's like we are moving into like more automotive wise, which is pretty cool. Like bring that shit over here because like I
think
showed
it's
you.
better for people to be fucking swinging cars and swinging on each other. Because Vegas is starting to get really fucking out of pocket.
Yeah, it really is. But I mean, if you're going to F1, lucky you. I guess it starts at 1:00 in the morning. I think you said.
I seen the times and I think they switched up the time, so I'm not sure right now. To be honest,
I'm gonna go get a fucking drone from Walmart. Keep the receipt and just watch it with the fucking drone.
okay. So what do you think? Do you think that like they're gonna start selling their tickets?
I mean, there most likely are if they start like making them be a little less pricey. Same thing with this Sphere. Like their fucking tickets are pricey, and for the experience that it is, like I thought right now that F1 was gonna come around. Like a lot of people have money and investments into these cars and shit. So I was thinking a lot of rich families were gonna come over and actually be able to experience the Sphere, which might bring a little bit more money to them, but. The project was a little way too expensive to just catch up and like that fast,
Being a local, like being born and raised, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like it's like fuck. Like our city is just so fucking different. Like it's insane how cool it is. But damn, y'all gonna make me cry again. But it's just like when COVID came around, the city looked so depressed already. And it's like, this is bringing me back to those times. Like, yeah, the lights are still on, but you see the city and it's like, dude, you tore this shit apart. Like, I am so surprised that these casinos were down to be like, yeah, let's fucking drain the fountains. Yeah, you could take my view from right here. Yeah, you can cover my hotel rooms. Like, yeah, you can tear out my trees in the most polluted part of the city. Why don't you? It's just, I don't know. It just hurts that they tore it up. Hopefully they clean up after themselves. Shit. Don't fucking just leave it to whoever the fuck to clean our cities.
We're gonna have so many fucking burnout marks on the fucking pavements and shit.
After they just put new roads. But I think that's pretty intense about this fear thing. I didn't think you could take that big of an L, that at least that right away. Let's go ahead and dive into our dream segment now. So with this dream segment is we talk about any dreams that we've had recently or in the past that have stuck with us. And we recorded Friday. Today's Sunday. Friday when I recorded, I said I didn't have a dream. And I promised you guys I would. And all of a sudden it's Sunday. Now I have a dream. Pretty personal, but I'm going to just go ahead and say it. So fuck it. You go first with your dream though.
I had a wet dream.
Okay. Do guys have wet dreams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell
us your dream.
Me and Elvis Presley were at the Link, top fucking balcony and everything, and he was massaging me in baby oil. It got crazy.
I don't know why you say this joke just so people can be like, honey, your boyfriend has something to tell you.
Okay.
I've had that dream before too though.
Right. I'm just kidding. But no, my dream, I'll tell you guys my dream because I didn't have one last night, but I did have one for Friday. My dream was basically me time traveling, but in a movie experience. I felt like
point of view was I was watching my dream.
Yeah. And basically I was in like the Western times for like a solid while. And mind you, it's probably because I've been playing a lot of Red Dead lately. But I was just watching like how they lived back then, how easy it was to like get away with stuff, how everybody was so together, like you really like had horses right next to you sleeping with you type shit, you know? And then it kind of like fast forward into like the future, and then like the future looked torn up in a way with like
apocalyptical. How do you say
apocalypse? That word. In a way, like everything did look futuristic. We did have like some cool shit like roaming around, like we did have flying cars and all this stuff, but we also had like our animals weren't animals anymore. They were machines.
Cyborgs.
Basically. And there's just a bunch of like them that were infected trying to kill us and shit.
Oh hell no.
And yeah, like
cyborgs that were infected?
Because it's a program, so like they had a virus in them. So it seemed like everybody was like at a war, but in a way like nobody was even together. Like we were just fighting with each other more than anything. And it kind of like freaked me out because I was like, damn, like even now, like I remember as a kid, like we would do so much more shit, like as a family, like go to the ranch, go over there for like summers and winters and shit like that. And then as of lately, like we don't do much family oriented stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, my question to you would be, what would you rather live in? Back then where everybody was so family oriented and shit, but there was no AC, there was no heaters or
There was
shit.
no AC at all?
Huh?
There was no AC at all?
No, like Western times
What about
wise,
fans?
Like, huh?
What about fans?
No.
You see, when we first went over this episode, I said family oriented, but now that I'm thinking about it, I say I would live in the now, because it's like if your family doesn't want to be family oriented.
Not now, like
future.
That's what I'm saying.
In the future.
Damn.
I don't know. I would like to live back in the. You know what? I feel like back in the old time, it's just always crazy, no matter what point in time, like dangerous wise. And then bullying was more intense. I'm gonna say in the future,
Yeah.
it's more open. People are less. If we're being honest, somehow we're less mean now, even though everybody's still mean. But I mean, back then, bullying, fucking dangerous stuff was even more. I don't know.
I lived back then. Being able to go outside, see all the stars all the time, being able to just jump on a horse and be like, all right, I'm going to go down there to the river and I'll
To
be
the
back
river.
in 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like back then would be so much cooler. And, like, I feel like everybody was so much more in tune with nature and, like, a lot smarter in a way.
Well, it kind of sucks because I feel like the generations that are coming up now are gonna be less in tune with themselves or like outs like nature in general. But what is cool about the future though, now that we're talking about it, oh shit, we're still on our dreams. All right, before we go to the future, um basically with my dream, guys, is I had a dream that, and this is like kind of like true shit because it's going on right now. I have a stalker, and with this stalker, I just basically had a dream that they were messaging me and telling me shit, which they did. And in my dream, I was just like reading the messages, and it was just like I couldn't see what the messages said, but like the feelings that I got were like, this is hateful shit, like, you know. So basically, guys, if we have any witches here, you can go ahead and put a spell. Don't put a bad spell on me. You know what? I'm never mind. Don't put nothing on me. But if you want to send good vibes, send them your way. Send them my way because the bitch is scared right now. So yeah, basically, I joined the stalker team with Daisy from a couple episodes ago. So it's not fun. It really isn't. It's like that one guy that messages people 10 times and doesn't get the clue. Get over it, fella. So yeah, and if you guys didn't know, if you guys ever have a dream like that your partner's cheating and you like see text messages of them cheating, it's true. It's your intuition. They're telling you, bitch, you're getting cheated on. It might seem crazy, but trust me, it's true. So, da-da-da, that was our dream segment. So basically, how I said right now, let's get into the future. So, I'm not sure if like this is the first person ever to do some shit like this. I just seen it today and it was pretty cool. But there's this Twitch streamer. I don't think I see her. Oh, her name is Perry. Perry Cargale. Sorry if I'm butchering this. But basically she's a streamer that plays some game. What game it is, I don't know. It looks pretty intense. Let's see, maybe if I could. Nope, it doesn't say what type of game. But basically, she started playing the game with her head. Not like, here, I'm going to show it to you so you can see. She has like this device that connects to the top of her head. And I don't know if it just like, if she puts something in her head or if it's just like headphones and she just has them on her head. And basically, I'm going to sneeze now. Sorry, guys, I had to sneeze. Whew. And basically, like, she's just playing this shooting game where, like, she's controlling her character, whether he shoots, moves up and down, flies. Do you know what game it is that
I
she's
don't
playing?
know what she's playing, but that shit looks cool.
And basically, like, it looks like fucking Call of Duty on ecstasy or some shit, but basically she's playing this game and she tilts her head to move the character. She's thinking like, okay, shoot that person. What does it do? The game shoots the person. She literally is showing us that she has her hands up to her face and is showing us that she's controlling everything simply with just her mind. um and yeah, so, and it says it's an EEG device, EEG device, which records the brain's electricity activity, but also has telekinetic research history, using her mind for everything but movement. So it does everything but move the character for you. You have to physically move yourself to move the character.
Damn, imagine how her neck feels after like 9 hours of doing that shit.
Oh, imagine the headaches. I didn't even think about it that way. The
She
pain.
starts rocking her shit like, go, go, go.
Fuck. Dude, I think now that you say it that way, like imagine like how it feels after playing a good amount of hours on the TV, like just regularly, and then imagine you're using your actual like brain to do this shit.
Well, I mean, either way, you use your brain whether you play.
Maybe this could be like a way, like you know how like when people like have head traumas or stuff like that, maybe like this is like some type of
Research for it.
therapy. Maybe they could use it for some type of brain therapy. Huh. That's, I don't know.
Or they could use it for AI.
For me, it's pretty intense because it's like I kind of suck ass at games with the controller. So it's like, is this going to make it easier for me or is it going to make it harder? Imagine you could break the third wall with this shit, like jump off the screen. Whew.
Shut up. That would be kind of cool.
That's pretty intense. How would you like to play with the controller or with your brain?
Controller.
Why?
Because, like, if you're already giving them, like, how your brain works,
Mm-hmm.
like, the AI is already recognizing how fast you can actually, your brain processes things.
Mm-hmm.
So if wherever it ruled by AI, like, they'll know too much about you.
They'll be like, I know this bitch can't think that fast.
I can't let them know my next move, you know?
It's pretty intense. I think it's pretty cool. I would probably try it, but I would not really do it like that. Because then I feel like it takes away from, I don't know. Can't knock it till you try it, I guess, you know? So, all right. So earlier we were talking about how men really can't. Men are men. So basically, let's talk about this one man, Jack Harlow. Is gonna be, I don't know if you would want to answer this. Basically, he posted this post on Instagram that's like, it's a special week, fuck it, let's go. And it was like a thing where you can ask him questions. And one person said, a fan of his said, lick whipped cream off Drewski or syrup off Kevin Hart. They sent him that shit, and he's all like, never mind, y'all. And then it shows like a picture of when Kevin Hart FaceTimed him and was like, what the fuck? So what would you do? Lick whipped cream off of Drewski or syrup off of Kevin Hart? It
Damn.
depends where the whipped cream and the syrup is at. But
SpongeBob meme style. I'm gonna head out.
if you had to do one,
Mm.
I'm forcing him to answer, guys.
I don't know because like I wouldn't want to do it off of either one of them because of how funny both of them are. Like I wouldn't be
They're
able to.
gonna say some shit.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
like-
like, oh.
I wouldn't be able to take it serious just like they wouldn't be able to. You know. I would probably have to go with Kevin Hart.
Oh my god. The fact that you answered, sus boy. Why Kevin Hart?
Probably because he's smaller. So I feel like it would be a little like
Less to lick.
less to lick and like a little bit funnier.
Oh. Because he's smaller?
No, because of who he is.
Okay. I'm not really like too familiar with Drewski. Like I've seen a lot about him, but not necessarily how he is. Whipped cream off of Drewski or syrup off of Kevin Hart. I know Drewski's like a big dude. Huh. That means he sweats a little bit more.
He's a little moist guy.
Yeah, so I'd say Kevin Hart too, because it's like whipped cream melts fast. So Drewski's a big guy, so he runs a little hotter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the whipped cream's gonna melt faster on him. And then it's like, since he's a bigger dude and he's already hotter, and if he's sweating, it's gonna be salty whipped cream.
You don't like a little salt and sweet?
Sweet and salty. And then it's like with Kevin Hart, it's syrup. Kevin Hart is, like you said, smaller. So I would say Kevin Hart. But if he gives me the face that he's giving Jack Harlow on the FaceTime, I'd feel very insecure. Oh, fuck. People are funny. People are so funny for this shit. Like, how you come up with this shit? But speaking of coming up with shit, though, let's talk about this little girl who comes up with these fucking crazy ass freestyles out the dome. At least the video I've seen about her is a freestyle. So basically, her name is Kanary Yellow. Have you heard of her?
Nope.
So
But I've seen that a lot of kids are coming up nowadays and like rap.
Yeah, and she's
Like
a fucking rapper.
Yeah, like some little kid in Florida's like 8 years old or like 4 years old. No, like 8 or 7 years old. And right after Drake's son came out with his song,
Mm-hmm.
they like compared him to like that Florida guy rapper. And like the Florida kid is like, he was rapping about like, he was talking about bitches, shooting people.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, damn, like you're a kid, but that shit goes hard. And then I
think,
heard
like,
Drake's and I was like,
You know how I don't know if it was on this episode that accidentally got deleted where I was like, I feel like I'm learning way more better Spanish right now because the music is more my style, the Hispanic music.
Right.
Like they're going into more like rap, EDM, like freaking Tyga just made a rap song in Spanish with we didn't even talk about this, but we're here now. He made it with let's see, who did he make this song with? Oscar Maidon. Have you heard of him?
Mm-mm.
He's he's a Spanish music maker. I'm not sure if I've heard about him either. I probably have, but I don't really pay attention to people's names. But him and Tyga just made a song. I'm not sure if I could really clip that, but you guys can look it up on YouTube or maybe Tyga's Instagram because that's where I seen it. I'm not sure if it's out right now, but yeah, even Tyga's getting into that shit. So Tyga, Snoop Dogg, I know The Weeknd has some songs in Spanish, or at least one or two. Drake's done some Spanish songs. So
Ice Cube has tapped in with the Mexican brothers.
he has, right? I wanted to say
Yeah.
his name, but I wasn't too sure about Ice Cube. It's pretty cool that everybody's like finally realizing like, yo, these Mexicans are the shit, and we need to hop on their bandwagon because they're popping. So, what were we talking about though before that? So sorry. Oh, the rapper, the little girl. So I think like maybe that these rappers are coming out like this. So like how you said so young is because they're still listening to our music. Like, you know how like most parents now they're still gonna play their own music. Like even back then, like would your mom ever tell you don't fucking touch my radio station when you guys were in the car?
My mom doesn't drive.
So like when you guys would drive in whoever else's car, would they let you change the radio stations?
No.
Okay.
I feel like whenever we would actually be like at home or anything, like that's when she would play her shit. And it's like nowadays, like, did your mom ever tell you your music's too violent or it sounds
Yeah.
like a certain way? But have you ever heard like their music and it's like, damn,
The
that's
same
more violent?
shit, if
yeah.
not even worse.
Yeah, that's the funniest part about it.
So yeah, there's this little girl, and I thought she was pretty fucking cool. She said, right now she's 7, but I'm pretty sure I could play a little bit right now if we're down. Uncle in there.
No.
7 years old. Freestyle. Ooh. She said, if you can't stand me, you can have a seat. Tell me why that shit gave me chills. Even though it was so simple, I was like, damn, like, you came up with all that shit off the dome. I can't even read shit that I'm reading for the podcast.
I mean, these little kids are becoming like so
Started
special.
at 3 and she's 7 and she freestyled that whole fucking verse.
She goes in.
That is insane. She has her own little crew. Her name is again Kanary Yellow. Kanary Yellow. Sorry guys, I'm pretty sure it's Canary. I'm not sure. She says it in a different way. She be having like her own little clique behind her, hyping her up, and they're dancing, and it's little girls too. Like,
The daycare be going late
She
when
has
she's
some
home.
performances. She makes these cute little posters. She like literally is like fucking popping off. Like she does like her parents' manager shit, and it looks so cute. Like the way they like, it's not like the most high end stuff, but like simply like from what they make for her themselves, it's really cute. And shout out to the parents for even letting her do this. Most people would be like, you fucking let your kids say that? But she didn't even cuss, and none of that. She did not cuss,
She goes
and
in.
it still sounded so hard and aggressive, right?
She did. She did.
That shit was, she said, what did she say? I don't know. She used a pretty decent big word, at least I would think for a 7-year-old. Yeah, so she's popping off right now, and I just found her right now because this Instagram page, The Hood's Finest, they posted her. And so, what do you think? Do you think that it's good that they're starting so young?
Of course.
I think it's pretty cool because then it gives them more freedom and more like independent artist vibes, because it's like, bro, me and my parents manage this shit. We don't need any of you.
Well, I think it's just a easier way to do it, and especially since like a lot of these artists started so young as well. But
JB, Selena,
well, like even before that, there's like
and Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars.
Mac Miller had like in one of his songs he shows that he started like as a baby, like 4 or 5 years old, and he would start remembering songs, how to play the piano and shit. And it's like back then you didn't have the social media that you do now to put your kids out there to show the world, hey, like these little kids can do something.
Right.
Put the time and effort into them. And just like you
the
said,
algorithm is algorithm.
like the time and effort that those little kids, like parents, put into making the posters for her, taking her out, showing her how to do it. Like I'm pretty sure her dad or mom like sits there for hours, you know, playing music with her and shit. So it's pretty cool. Like shout out to the parents and shit. I think it is cool that you are showing your kids off at a young age.
Because some people might see it as, oh, you're trying to monetize off your child. So there is that argument that people have.
Well, yeah, of course, but it's like, as a child, you can teach them from right now, like, do this, don't do that. Like, dress this way, don't dress like that. You know what I'm saying? You really have more control over that person than when they're 17, 18 years old and they already have adults.
I want to go ahead and just share a little bit of her stats on Instagram, because I was like, damn, like 63.8K followers on Instagram, probably because of that post, but she obviously had a following before that. Almost 3,000 listeners on Spotify. She has her own mixtapes. She has her drops. She's over here with 413 followers, like, and that's just her at the age of 7. That is like a flex, if I would call a flex. You want to talk shit about my kid? Does your kid have numbers?
You know, but you don't want to talk shit about my kid. Hold on. You know what? Spit a freestyle for her.
I was about to say, call this bitch a bitch and some of that. I'll let you use the word.
She's gonna be out here like Kevin Hart,
right? She's gonna fucking use all the bad words and shit. Like, mama, I've been holding back on these freestyles. You gonna have to hold me back. I think that's pretty cool. It's insane to me how she just fucking came up with that off the dome. It makes me feel like I'm not smart at all. I wonder, like, how she got there. Like, was she listening to her parents' music? Was she like,
well, of course,
just reading books or something? Or maybe at school they gave her a dictionary. She's like, oh, let me sit down and read this shit. Or like, you know how some kids nowadays just do shit for the memes? Like, what if one day she's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try to make a little verse to hop on the homie's head. And she's like, oh shit, I actually like doing this.
Well, I mean, I feel like,
pretty
you know
cute.
how they say kids are sponges? Like, anything that's around them, they pick it up. Like, it's exactly that. Like, the more you show your kids music and a certain type of music, they'll like it a lot more. They'll understand it. They'll try to do something with it. Like, even if you come from a family like that dances a lot, you'll want to know how to dance. You'll want to learn how to do it because it looks cool in your eyes, you know?
I think that's pretty cute. Shout out to her. She's doing some shit. I can't wait to see where she goes. She's for sure got my following. I want to see how that ends up for her because she's fucking on it. Pretty cool.
I'm gonna keep on the run. I'm gonna have me some fun. It cost me my very last time.
All right, so basically the question I want to ask couples is, what's one thing you haven't told your partner before? That one secret, whether it be you're holding it in right now or something from the past. And you guys won't know each other's answers.
Don't.
And if you necessarily can't come up with a secret, how about something embarrassing that's happened to you before? Yeah.
I climbed a tree when I was like 4 years old, and I broke my mom's back because I jumped off.
You broke your mom's back? You jumped on your mom, okay? And he doesn't know that? You're scared he's gonna think you're gonna do the same shit to him if you catch him with a girl or something? You're just gonna jump on him?
No, he's just gonna call me a weirdo.
Well, you're not weird. You were a kid, but you're more like intense. But all right, you no secret or nothing like that? No? I appreciate it. Thank you.
So basically, the question is, what is the secret you have kept from her?
A secret I have kept from her. Probably that I didn't like her in the beginning when we first started dating.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you didn't like about her?
Just the way she dressed, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just didn't mess with it.
Oh, I see you. What about an embarrassing moment you haven't told her?
Embarrassing moment when I went to school when I pulled up to her crib for the first time and I had to meet her family. That was way too embarrassing, bro.
Thank you.
One secret I've never told my boyfriend before is one time he bought me a Plan B to take and I lost it. And I told him I took it.
Was this recently?
This was like a couple months ago, so no.
But you're all clear, like nothing ever happened. You are so fucking lucky right now. Did he buy it for you or something like that? You were not like, you know what, I'm gonna be honest, I lost it, help me buy another one. You were just like,
I was just gonna pray.
The prayers worked. All right, do you have something embarrassing that you've never told them before?
I guess I had like this weird obsession with Mark Wahlberg as a kid.
It's Mark. You can't be wrong with Mark, honestly. We all have an obsession with Mark, so I understand that. As a kid, you're over him now? He's too old for you now? Oh, I'm not going to tell you all the face you just made. We still love Daddy Mark. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
So the question is, what is one secret that you have kept from her?
I don't keep secrets from her.
No? What about an embarrassing moment you don't want to tell her just yet?
Oh, embarrassing moment? I don't feel comfortable saying any embarrassing moment.
No?
No.
So yeah, those were our couples from What Happens in Vegas, a segment where we go out to couples and ask them what's one secret you've never told your partner before or one embarrassing story. And we separate the couples and they will never know each other's answers or the podcast name to begin with. So these couples this week were young. Where do you think? So one of them told you the age. No, they were sophomores.
No, they didn't tell me their age.
But they were all little high schoolers, no? These two couples?
Yeah, the first one was they were hella young. Probably like freshmen, sophomores.
And the second one?
Probably like junior, sophomores.
I think they were tinier, but I don't know either. Kids these days, it's hard to tell.
He was able to buy her a Plan B.
Is there an age restriction for you to buy a Plan B?
At least 18, I think. At least for a guy.
Ass fucking rules. Shout out to him though. He bought it for her, but let's talk about it. The first couple, what was the first couple? The girl she jumped on the mom's back. Oh, and the other one,
which is like she wasn't a like big girl at all. So it's like, damn, how fucking
she was climbing on something, she said, and then she jumped on her mama's back and broke her back.
Hell no, that bitch stepped on a crack before she jumped on that fucking tree. She said, I gotta do her dirty right now.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I don't want him to think I'm weird, honey. That's not weird. It's just watch out, because She crazy.
She'll break your back before you get out that front door. That's for goddamn sure.
And did he say that he didn't like her style on the mic?
Yeah.
Was that on there? The first thing I told this little girl was, as soon as I seen her, I really like your style. It was so cute. She had like this green olive jacket or some shit, and like with some a green little skirt and like some accessories. For you to already be using accessories, like homegirl, I just got into accessories. She had like some cute shoes, the high socks that are in right now. Her outfit was outfitting. So the first thing I told her was, I don't like her outfit. And then all of a sudden, the first thing he says, I don't like the way she dresses.
The first thing you told her was, I don't like your outfit.
Oh, I like your outfit. Sorry. So that's so fucked up.
I mean, there's people that don't like a certain way that others dress because it might be like too innocent, or it might be like too vulgar, or
I think she was like right in the middle, to where it was like, it's really cute and it's like also not that innocent either, because it was like, I don't know, it looked decent. It didn't look like too explicit or nothing.
Yeah,
it looked
I felt
cute.
like it was just like
It was well put together.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking come out with a cute little outfit like that. So
And
the fact that he said that was like, bro, you're literally like in a fucking hoodie. Shut the fuck up. I'm over here getting pressed with this little boy.
I'll beat your ass.
I'll jump on your back with the bitch.
And then his embarrassing moment, he said, was pulling up to the house. I'm not gonna lie, that is embarrassing.
Especially so young. That should be so awkward. I would just be like, all right, guys, here's my boyfriend. Bye.
Yeah, no, that shit's just, I don't know. Like, I always felt like whenever you go like meet somebody's parents, you get looked at in a whole different way than like if you grew up with them.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just really upset that he said that. Like, I would be so like hurt if that were my man and he would like say some shit like that about me, especially behind my back. That's, honey, you deserve better, because you're way too cute for him. Sorry, not sorry. You said that they were together for like
2 months. 2 months. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, 2 months.
Sheesh. Hopefully she'll figure it out one day that he was a L. I'm over here. I'm so sorry.
I don't know why you're talking so much shit about homie.
I'm just really upset because it's so rude.
He said at first, like, he got her to dress nice. Now, maybe she wasn't dressing like that.
Oh, maybe he's like, oh, damn, you look really good in that. You should
know
put
what I'm
that on a
saying?
little. Okay. All right.
He was like, shawty, them red shoes with that yellow skirt, with that green top, with that black hat, with that orange helmet.
She was not wearing that, though. All right,
No,
so
she
our
wasn't.
second couple.
That bitch was wildin'. Period.
She said,
Period.
I told y'all the prayers worked.
Like, I bet you that bitch sat down and said like three.
It was so intense
Virgen
to me.
Like 3 Virgen Marias, like 4 fucking times read the verses and everything.
It was so intense to me how she really said no. Like, I just didn't even like
Bother to tell
girl,
the homie.
what? Honey, you are so fucking lucky that you did not end up pregnant, because she was young. She was a dainty little thing too. This was a tiny girl.
The thing that I found craziest about it was like the guy didn't give me no
so
secret,
funny.
but I kind of tried to talk to him off the mic because he felt
uncomfortable talking on the
Uncomfortable.
mic, guys.
and he said that they had only been together for like 8 months. So it's
That was a
like
quick 8 months.
Yeah, for real. Like by now y'all would have probably popped the child. You're telling me, like, hold up. But yeah, no. If you guys,
He's
if
a
you
respectful
females,
little gentleman though for buying her the pill.
Yeah,
because she said he bought it for her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he probably has an older brother that's cool as fuck. But as females, if you guys ever lose that plan B and are scared to tell the homie, just let him know.
Oh, you know what? Let me give out another shout out, number 2, to Sinister Salon. In their restrooms, they have Plan Bs, they have condoms, they have so much shit in there for free. Shout out to them. If you guys ever need some shit like that, go get you a haircut with that Plan B money and still get that Plan B with them, because they're that fucking cool.
Ooh, second shout out. Shout out to my mama's house because she keeps condoms in there too for some reason. I ain't gonna lie to you guys.
She does. She has bowls of condoms for some reason, but anyways,
for real.
I stole a bowl from her. Anyways, so what else did he tell you off the mic?
Basically,
he asked us about us. No, you said.
He asked how long we've been together and how it felt like after high school. And he asked me for
Which
an
is
advice.
like a pretty cute question for a young kid to ask.
It was, and
I hate how I have to say a young kid.
he asked me for my advice about high school, and I told him, like, if you're young and you guys are still high school, middle school, whatever the fuck you guys are doing, enjoy being young. Swear to God, like, me and my lady, I forgot what show she was watching, and some bitch in the show said something real as fuck, and it said, enjoy being young because you can only be young for a little while. The rest of your life, you will be an adult, so just make sure that shit was worth it. And it's true as fuck, like, be young and want to be young. Like, stay wanting to be doing stupid shit. Don't grow up to be a fucking adult.
I'm not necessarily sure about stupid shit, but fun stuff is
Well, that's what
cool
I'm saying.
too.
Like, stupid shit that you won't be able to do as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Like go hiking or rock climbing.
Or just kick it
older
with the
people do
homies.
that,
Like,
and I can't. I think that's pretty cute.
what would your advice
It was
be?
so funny because you said that he said nothing, and then when you guys turned around to see me, my jaw dropped.
Bro, her jaw was on the fucking floor looking like she was mopping that shit up. Like, I looked at her, looked back at him, and he looked at me like, I wonder what my bitch just told her. Like, I was in the same mood. I was like, I'm gonna know right now, but I wondered too. Like, should I tell you or should I write you down your number?
It was so funny, guys. You could hear my loud ass laugh echo in the mall. Like,
And this is a mall with, like, where we recorded, there's little kids underneath playing, and her laugh still overtook these little kids. Like,
cause she had me just living. Instead of saying I'm dead, it's I'm living. So honestly, guys, we walked for hours yesterday hoping for couples, and everybody gave us the most dirtiest looks. Like, there was this one couple right before we left the mall, and I was trying to go up to them and talk to them. As we were talking, they kept walking like they were just gonna already tell me no. And so the guy couldn't even come up with the word no. He just looked at me with his mouth open for like a solid minute. I was like, you're good, and I just walked away from him. I was just like, the fact, sir, that you can't even think of a simple no and you just look at me like this is like, you think I'm weird for coming up to you? Honey, you're weird.
he was like, hold on, let me tell her something.
Right? Like, you couldn't even come up with the lie. Just say no, dude. Like, literally, I'd rather you just tell me no than come up with a bullshit excuse. So, guys, we walked for hours. So, just simply to get these two couples was like, what, 2-3 hours?
Yeah.
At least they were worth it. And I appreciate these little kids. Shout out to them. They're really funny. These little fuckers are funny.
That's kind of scary to me. Like, damn, our next generation is really like, oh yeah, we only been together for a little while, but I already lost the plan. Wait, what? Hold on.
For me, it was like, how the fuck do you lose the plan B? Like, if you already had it out the case, understandable. But if it was still in that big ass case,
if he gave it to you outside of that case, don't take that shit. You don't know what the fuck is on that.
Well, I'm saying, like, what if she opened it and like she already had it out?
Threw away the package at school. That's smart.
She washed it. Her mama washed it in her clothes.
I would throw that shit into like somebody's fucking trash can, like one of the teachers. Have it like laid upwards. So it's like, hold on, you're popping plan B's in classroom, ma'am?
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up here. End it off with what happens in Vegas. And did you have anything you wanted to bring up to the table before we go?
Not really. Not this week, at least. Oh, if you're going to the F1 race, stay safe, you guys. I hope
sweaters, blankets,
for real.
Some
it's
cafecito.
Cold. And if you're in the front seats, be careful. I know them fucking cars can hit the fence, so just be careful, you guys.
And honestly, if you guys want to tear down the gates, I would help you. I really wouldn't mind helping. I say we tear that shit down. This is our city. I'm gonna start a riot. I'm just gonna shut up.
We're gonna get all the cuz together to tear it down with the trucks and start swinging it in the track with them.
We're gonna get these great group of bitches to take over Vegas. So, All right, guys, if you guys would want to go ahead and drop your 2 cents of anything that we talked about here, you can go to the Google Forms in the bio. If you want to drop your dream so we could go ahead and read it on the dream segment, 100% anonymous for everybody. Again, Google Form in the bio. It's all one Google Form, so you don't even have to go to different ones. It's all there for you. Drop your dreams. Ask for a confession. Ask for advice. Drop a confession. Nobody will ever know who you are. No matter what, guaranteed. That's just the way the Google form works.
You guys don't even know who I am. That's how good it works.
Period. So, if you guys are on YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe, share that shit. If you guys are listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, drop a review, rate that bitch 5 stars. If you don't like it, put that shit on 1 star. Put it on my fucking forehead so I can wear that 1 star proudly, because at least you still listened and put your time into rating me that 1 star. Other than that, any other platform you guys want to listen to, Sin Vergüenza, it's on there. If there's a platform that you guys use and I'm not on there, let me know. I'll fucking put that shit on there for you if I can. If not, I'll see how I can do it. Yeah. Please use the Google Forms, guys. 100% anonymous. And if you guys use the Spotify questions, those I can see who answers them, but I will never tell a soul. If you want me to read it on the podcast, I will. Or if you don't, just put a little note. Please do not read on the podcast. This is just for you. And yeah, you could go ahead and either answer those questions while you're listening to the podcast. Sorry, I had a throat. I was gonna say a goat in my throat, a frog in my throat. Yeah, you could answer those either while you're listening to the podcast or after. So other than that, yeah, this is take 2 of episode 30. Dirty 30, guys. We're here. We made it. The fact that the episode erased for episode 30 is insane. So technically this is episode 31. But
30 and a half.
Yeah. So like I said, this is take 2 because we had re-recorded. We had pre-recorded and then went to do our couples, and when we came back, the episode was gone. So pray to God this works. So yeah, guys, this is episode 30. Shout out to the listeners that I have so far, the followers, the people who don't necessarily follow, which you guys should, because you guys listen all the time, but you're not following. Just follow. You don't even have to, ring that ding-a-ding bell. Fuck it. Get notified when I have my episodes up. 30 deep. That is insane. It feels like
for 100th one, Lily said that whoever drops their dream segment first, she'll fly them out to Cancun. Just letting you guys know.
Yeah, 30 episodes in, we already have a sponsor. We have the followers that we have now. Greatly appreciated. It blows my mind that there's actually numbers there and people really want to listen to me. Like, I don't even want to listen to myself. What the fuck? But here we are. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's been here. Shout out to Savannah for the time that she was here. Shout out to our original co-host, I guess, apparently, that's still here. So the team behind it, the team of 3. Well, I guess Lily's a part of the team, so I guess. But yeah, so shout out to the Dirty 30. Hopefully this episode does come out. If not, there's going to be a take 3, but let's pray to God no. Because apparently, if God can help homegirl over here with her plan B, I hope he can help me with this episode. So, shout out to you, bitches. Happy birthday to us. All of us. Peace out.
No tienes vergüenza, mami. Baby, quiero ser el río de tu Tokio. Chingamos en la casa de papel sin negocio. Esta vida nunca se acaba la fiesta.